Okay, going to do a simple lesson on subtracting a three-digit number by a three-digit number. I'm going to go over a couple of different strategies that you can use. The first strategy is a traditional algorithm. With a traditional algorithm, here you have 436, take away 179. You don't have enough, you have to borrow. So when you borrow from here, it becomes a 2. Then the 6 becomes a 16 because you took away a 10 and gave it to the 6, so it became a 16. Now you don't have enough here in the tens place because you cannot take 7 from 2, so you have to borrow from the hundreds place. So the 4 now becomes a 3, and you have to now give that extra 100 to the tens place. So now you're ready to subtract. 16 take away 9, we have 7. 12 take away 7 is 5. 3 take away 1 is 2. 257. And we could also check by just using these two numbers here. So we could have 257 plus 179. Addition and subtraction are inverse operations. 7 plus 9 is 16. 5 plus 1 is 6. Plus 7, you double. 12 and 1 extra makes it 13. Carry the 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. Check here, check here. So that's the traditional algorithm. Traditional. Now, another strategy is the expanded form. Again, we start off with the 436 and we're going to take away the 179. We could expand each of those numbers. So you have 400 plus 30 and 6. 170 and 9. This is what we're going to subtract. So you cannot take 9 from 6, so you go over to the tens place, you make that a 20, and you're giving 10 away, so that goes to 16. And again, you don't have enough here, okay? So you cannot take 70 from the 20. So you go over to the hundreds place, it goes down by 100, so it goes to 300, and you add the extra 100 here. Now we're ready to subtract. 16 take away 9 is 7. 120 take away 70, we could count up to from 70, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So that makes it 50. Okay, then you have 300 minus 100 is 200. Now we add them all back together. We get 257. Now back to standard form. So that's expanded form. Then, of course, we could use the number line. Again, 436 minus 179. We put the smaller number first and the bigger number last. Okay, so we're going to take increments. So 179, the closest 10 would be 180. How'd you get to 180? We made one step to get to 180. I'm going to put plus 1 here. So 180, let's get to the closest hundreds, or the next 100, which would be 200. So we put 200 here. How did we get to 200? From 180 to 200, we took 20. We added 20. Now you're at 200, you need to get to 436. Let's get to 400. 200 to 400, we had to add 200. Now we're at 200. Now we're at 400. We need to get to 36. Just add 36. Now all we have to do is combine the numbers on top. So we have the 236 plus the 21. We get 257. Okay? 257. So of course you see 257, 257. And the next one is base 10. So this strategy will be using the base 10. So you have 400, 30, and 6. We use the squares to represent the hundreds place. We use the lines to represent the tens place, and we use the dots to represent the ones place. We're taking away 179. So now we can't take 9 away from 6, so we need to change this. We need to change that how we have these numbers. Okay, so we get rid of this 10 and we're going to make it into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And again, we don't have enough to take away from the 7. To take 7 away, we only have 2 tens. So then we have to go over here to the hundreds. So we get rid of one of these hundreds and we're going to make it into 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add 10 there. So now we're ready to subtract. So here we have our 10 plus the 6, so that makes 16. We're going to count up from the 9 to the 16. We get 7. We have our 10 plus the 2 here, that makes it 12. So we're going to count up from the 7 to the 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that makes it 5. Okay, we have 3 hundreds. We're going to take away 1. We end up with 257. So again, these are just a couple of strategies that we can use to subtract using base 10s. So it's up to you to find out which strategy is the best for you. Again, we have base 10. We have the number line. We have expanded form. And we have the traditional algorithm. You have to pick the one that works best for you. Thank you.